Welcome to the show. I'm your energy reader, Donshay Martin. Today we're going to be talking about energies, and if you don't know, we all have feminine and masculine energy inside of us. Depending where you are on your journey, you're going to be one or the other. And my mind just said some people are special enough to be both or move between both. Either way it goes, what I'm trying to say is if you're watching tarot, you should know what energy you're in at that particular time. It's the basic. We're going to start with the zodiac Cancer. If you're a Cancer masculine or a Cancer feminine, this video is for you. We're going to start with Cancer feminine. We're going to see where you guys are and what's going on. I'm talking to a Cancer feminine that is in their head. There's something that's going on in your life in this moment or at this time that maybe you've been in your head about. And it may be more than one thing though. Like I see one thing, but there are 9 swords here. You got the 9 of swords. It's definitely more than one thing. There's probably quite a bit of things that's going on in your head, in your mental. Negative thoughts, negative answers. But it's keeping you up. That's where my Cancer feminine is at in this moment, or what you have to look forward to. Let's go to that Cancer masculine and see what they're going through. A King of Coins. Now this Cancer masculine, either you're in this boss energy, you're becoming a boss, or if you're working somewhere or you're at a position somewhere and you want to move up, now's the time to do it. You have the energy of being a boss in your energy, Cancer. To some of you Cancer masculines out there, this could be somebody that you like or somebody that you run into. They are in this boss energy and maybe they're on your mind. They could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or they just move in that energy. But this is a boss energy. They don't chase shit because everything flows to them. They're a giver, and financially, they're on the up and up or they are already there. But either way it goes, wherever you are, Cancer masculine in this moment, you have this energy of being a boss. You should take advantage of that. Let's go back to that Cancer feminine. You could possibly be in your head about a partnership. Now, it doesn't have to be a relationship, like love type partnership. It could be with your career. It could be something going on at your job at the time. It could be something going on between your peers, but it's some type of partnership and relationship that has you up in your head at this moment, Cancer feminine. I like to lean more towards it being probably most likely something to do with love maybe, but if it's not, then don't take that. But if you feel like it's something to do with your job, then most likely it's probably something to do with your career. But you're in your head and you're losing sleep sometimes and you're up and you're thinking about this situation or this partnership or this relationship that you have with somebody, Cancer feminine. When I'm looking at this right now where we're at, I feel like my Cancer feminine is more at a pause in their life because they have things that are going on and they're up here. Whereas the Cancer masculines are, my mind just said, on some boss shit, on some I gotta get my money shit. They're on some finance type energy. Let's go to Cancer masculine. There's a tower there. There's a tower there for my Cancer masculines. Now for the ones that are the boss energy, for the ones that are sitting in this energy of being a boss, or the ones that are saying, hey, I want to go get promoted, or I can go get promoted, for you ones out there, something's going to happen to where maybe it's going to change your mind. Like there's going to be some sort of tower that makes you feel like, no, that's not for me, or you're going to be losing something. My mind just is like, you're going to be losing that status somehow for the ones that are that boss energy. For the Cancer masculines that are with somebody and their somebody is that boss, their somebody is that masculine type energy who is about finances and have their shit together and not chasing anything. For you Cancer masculines that are dating someone, there's going to be a tower between you and this person. What is that tower going to be over? We don't know, but there's something that's there that has you and this person at odds. For the ones that are dating this boss energy, for the ones that are the boss energy, there's just going to be a tower that happens within your job or within your life. That's probably going to put a pause on some of these financial energies that you have around you, Cancer masculine. Let's go back to Cancer feminine. We got the Ace of Rods. It's almost like, oh yes, this partnership has me in my head. But then something happens to where maybe that partner calls you or sends you a text, hey, I was tripping, I'm sorry. I'd like for us to go have lunch and maybe talk about things. Or, hey, it's been a long time, I haven't seen you in a while. I'd like to hook up with you and maybe see where it goes. Like something happens to where like some type of new ideal, some type of new My mind just said beginning. Some of you out there are going to get some type of new start or new idea with somebody that is from your past that maybe you've been in your head about. And some of you may even have sex with them. Some of you may even have sex with this person. Maybe you've been wanting to anyway, but it's going to be able to happen for you. Maybe this person has had my Cancer feminine in their head for so long. My Cancer feminine has wanted nostalgia, or they had wanted maybe a reunion with a partner and it hadn't happened, but there's a chance for it. Now, for the ones that are not dealing with partners and you're dealing with this job, maybe this job has had you like this for so long and you've been thinking about this partnership, but then all of a sudden something happens in this job where it's just like, you know what, that Cancer feminine has been doing a great job lately. I sure wouldn't mind letting them know that they've been doing a great job. So, hey, let's go get them a Coke or a candy bar to say thank you. It's like something happens to where at first you was in your head about this partnership or this relationship, but then all of a sudden it just flips for you. Again, you get a message or you get some type of contact from this partner or this situationship or this career that lets you know they're thankful for you, or hey, let's try this again. For some of you, let's bang it out. We're going to go to this Cancer masculine side, the Hierophant. Now, what you all should know is when you see the Tower, it sucks, right? Some of you people, when you see a tower, you're like, oh my God, my life's over. That means something bad's happening. Not necessarily. Sometimes towers are good. And when I look at this, I feel like this tower is a good tower. Because right after that tower was the Hierophant. It's almost like, say I'm talking to the Cancer masculine that is banking it out on careers and they're like, oh, I'm in my boss energy. I'm doing my thing. I'm getting my finances. And then all of a sudden they say, hey, we got to let you go because we got so many people. We don't have enough money to pay you guys. So I'm sorry, Cancer masculine, we got to let you go. That's a tower. So now you like lose your job or something. So you're sitting at home and next thing you know, you get a phone call. Hey, this is such and such and we want to offer you this big contract for you to come work for my company. Boom, there's your Hierophant. It's like that tower may have felt bad in that moment, but you got something good from it. You got a better job with better pay. If I'm talking to my Cancer masculine and they have this partner that was just boss energy, and then all of a sudden everything went south, y'all get into it. Maybe your partner starts saying, I need to focus more on my money. This isn't helping me go anywhere. So I think we should end it. So now you had this boss energy partner and all of a sudden there's a tower, y'all break up, but then they end up messaging you or they call you and say, I went out and I just can't think. I can't eat or sleep without you. You're my person. I feel like I want to be committed with you. I want a commitment. I want us to be together. I don't want this tower. I don't want this relationship to end like this. It's like something like that happens to where all of a sudden it goes from, oh, it feels like the end of the world to like, boom. You want to get married? You want to have a commitment? Want to stay together? Let's go back to you, Cancer feminine. For some of you, Cancer feminine out there, you may switch. You may switch from that feminine energy and switch into a masculine energy. I got the King of Rods. That's an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could possibly be you, a Cancer. For some of you, you end up switching from this feminine energy and you get into this masculine energy, and instead of chasing things and wanting things like, oh, give me your love, I'll receive it now. Now you're sitting and you're in this chair and you're not chasing shit because you know that you're the shit, Cancer feminine. Because remember, I said we have them both in us. We can switch at any time. For some of you feminine out there, you end up switching to this masculine energy. You're passionate. Some of you a lot of sexual passion. You're not going to start the war, but you will finish it. But you won't be too aggressive about it either if somebody comes into your energy on that bullshit. For others, you're going to meet this type of person. You're going to meet this person, or this person that you have been wanting this relationship with is this type of person. The person that has had you in your head over nostalgia and wanting to be with them is this person that I'm talking about. For some of you, you end up being with this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody that is a Cancer like you, but somebody that is feisty, somebody that is passionate. For the others, again, like I said, you switch into this masculine energy and you just pretty much start being to yourself, not really worried about relationships, more focused on being an energy that has their shit together, grounded, will date around before they just say, hey, I'm gonna lay up and be here for the rest of my life. They'll date around to make sure that their shit aligns perfectly with who they are in their story. Let's go to this Cancer masculine and see what they do. The Five of Wands. For the ones that were dealing with the career and then they lost it or something like that, a tower hit, the next thing you know, they got offered like this contract. For that Cancer masculine, you're going to start having conflict. Should I accept it? Do I want it? Should I stay here? Should I move? Should I leave? You're going to start having all this conflict in your energy. For the ones that are dealing with a person, and then you and this person end up having this tower and it starts breaking away, and then they call you or text you back like, hey, I made a mistake. We should go ahead and commit to each other now. You're going to have this conflict. Should I stay? Should I leave? Should I go? My Cancer masculine ends up getting into conflict. My mind just said they end up getting into conflict when they get the things that they want. What sense does that make, Cancer masculine? You end up getting into conflict when you get the things that you want. Why? You probably asked for it. You probably been waiting for it. You probably been wanting it this whole time. And then you're like, oh, I don't know if I trust it now. And maybe you don't trust it because that tower happened. But how will you know what would happen if you don't go down that path? You could miss something that is a gift or something that is for you and amazing for you. Don't let something that happened ruin something that hasn't happened. Let's go to Cancer feminine for their last card, the Knight of Swords. For some of you, you end up getting into this masculine energy that we talked about and probably leaving a lot of the things that you were thinking about that had you in your head behind. Once you leveled up and moved into that masculine energy, your mind was clear. You wasn't in your head. Remember, we started out with Cancer feminine in their head. Once you got into that energy of, I'm the shit, I'm the prize, I'm the king of rods, I'm the passionate energy that everybody wants, I'm beautiful, I'm grand. Once you start getting into that energy, you ended up jetting off to doing something that maybe you've wanted to do or you've been waiting to do for a long time, for some of you. For others, if you end up going to this specific person because you wanted this new start or y'all have sex or something like that, you probably end up leaving. Some of you would just end up leaving like, oh, you're acting a certain way, so I'm out of here. You're acting like a player, so I don't want to be around it. Oh, I see some stuff from when we were together, so I'm gonna leave. For others, when you're sitting in that energy of, I'm this king that's passionate, I'm the shit, I'm the one that people need to come after, that person that you were thinking about, you had nostalgia over, the person that had you up in your head, Cancer feminine, when you switch to that masculine energy, they're gonna come after you aggressively. Hey, why haven't you called me? Where have you been? See, when you were in your Cancer feminine energy, it was, why are you leaving? Should we be together? Why are you leaving? Please call me. Why haven't you called me? You must be with somebody else. Or you would hit them up or you would check on them. See, but then when you got in that masculine energy, you wasn't chasing shit. You was good. You got into this grounded, passionate energy, and maybe it made that person think to themselves, where is my Cancer feminine at? What's going on? Something happened. Something changed. Why aren't they checking on me now? So then they go after you. They come after you aggressively. But by the time they come after you, you're sitting there in the energy that's not going to be in your head, and it's going to be concrete and confident in every move that they make. So the only way they'll be able to get with you is if they have their shit together. And if their energy is clean and better than it was before they left or before you left them. Because now they're coming into a masculine energy, not a feminine. And the masculine ain't going to listen to none of that shit. Because the masculine going to know that they the shit. Let's go to that Cancer masculine energy. The Six of Coins. Balance. For the ones that were dealing with the career portion of what we talked about, you end up finding some sort of balance. Maybe you say, I have all this conflict. I don't know if I should I not? But then you end up saying, you know what? I'm going to do it. And then you do it. And then once you do it, all I heard was, rain down on me. Fall on. Kirk Franklin, that rain. I heard rain down on me. The money, the finances. Remember, we started Cancer masculine out talking about finances and money, this boss energy. I have the Six of Coins here. And when you look at this card, there's coins over his head. And then you got these people with their hands out. People would only have their hands out because you have more than them now, right? So for the ones dealing with the career portion of that in my Cancer masculine energy, you get out of that conflict and you bring balance to your finances and to your decision making. Now, if you're dealing with a partner or a person, you get out of that conflict and you bring balance to your situation. And what I mean by that is when they say, hey, I know we had a tower, but hey, let's start a commitment now. You end up saying, I agree. I believe we can find some sort of balance in this partnership or in this relationship. Maybe as you're thinking about this balance that you're going to be having with this person though, maybe you're thinking about how much you're going to have to give as well. Because of this tower that you two had already, Cancer masculine, now you're going to put it on a scale. You're going to weigh everything out because maybe you feel like you were giving too much in the beginning. So now it's going to have to be a 50-50 balance between you guys. You're not going to be, see, when you started out, you were the King of Pentacles. That's somebody giving a lot. If you look at the King of Pentacles, they got this big, huge coin like, sir, I have it all. You can have some too. But now you're going to be like, all right, listen, we can bring balance to this relationship or partnership, but listen, I'm only going to give out a little bit of energy this time, and I'm going to do it in increments, and it's going to be balance between us both. Yes, your hands are out, but guess what? My hand is out too, because now you have to give back to me. Because maybe before this partner wasn't giving to you like that, but now they have to give back to you. If it's a job, maybe this job wasn't given to you like that. Maybe you were giving a lot to this job and giving everything to this job, but they wasn't giving much back to you. Now, when they want to come back and have a commitment, or if they want to come back and say, hey, we want you to keep your job now, or hey, we're sorry about writing you up. You know, you have this conflict with should I stay, should I go? Now you're going to be like, you know what, that's cool, I'll stay, I will. But we're going to make this balance for everybody now. Before I was giving all of me, now we're going to be sharing this energy between us, right? My Cancer masculine ended up dealing with getting the balance that they need in their journey or in their life. Maybe they end up losing something, but they end up gaining something that maybe they didn't even have before. Balance. Maybe you felt like you had more with a certain person, or you felt like you had more with a certain job, but then something happened to where you lost it, or you lost this person, or you lost this job. You ended up getting another job, or you ended up getting a job of lesser value or lesser pay. Or maybe this person comes back, y'all want to work on it, they want to work on it more as far as in a commitment. But even though this job is maybe at a lesser pay, it's balance in your life and balance within your soul. This person comes back and maybe you feel a little bit less of them because of how shit happened. I was giving you everything and you brought a tower to me. But that was needed because now y'all can have balance in your relationship, because maybe it wasn't balanced before. Wherever you are in this moment on this journey, Cancer, whether you're masculine or feminine, what I'm looking at here are two energies that are doing a great job. One is taking the initiative to make the moves they need to make in their life to become the best version of themselves. The other is accepting towers and also displaying forgiveness to bring balance into their life. You both are winners. Congratulations, Cancer. Till next time.